And good morning. Welcome to the program. This is Mass. All rise.
Get up. Get up. Yeah.
Seriously, get up. All right, now be seated. I'm Lou Gallagher, and he is...
Oh, I'm Corvette Ronnie. I'm messing
Are you
around.
watching our show?
I'm trying to get it up there. Yeah.
All right, good. Welcome. Glad that you're here. Happy Sunday to you.
Yeah.
We're broadcasting from Sacramento, California, where there are a lot of clouds this morning, I noticed on the way over.
Rained yesterday.
It did.
Oh, boy, we needed it.
And I'll be honest, I never saw 1 minute of the rain. I slept all day.
Oh, dang.
And that's becoming a habit lately. I don't know what's going on.
It happens to old folks.
Yeah, it does. So we have a full show planned for you as usual. Sasha is already making her predictions as to who is lying.
Yep. We've even got it down to who wins rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah.
Jason and Sasha are...
What do they say? Because I haven't decided what I'm throwing yet.
So, Sasha says Lou wins, as always.
Okay.
But that's not the case.
She's very smart.
Jason says Ronnie, of course.
Of course. Okay.
I'm with Jason on this one. I think I got this.
When we play rock, paper, scissors, it's extremely important because it allows the person who wins to go first in a couple of segments.
Yes.
Not just one segment now. Our Mantasy Draft will be coming up shortly. I will tell you right now that we're going to be doing best Dadisms.
Yes.
Okay? Best Dadisms. You know what those are.
We know them all.
We're dads.
We've used them. I might have invented a couple, but they may not be the best ones.
Well, you know what, Ronnie? I may have gone to the well for a couple of mine.
Oh. Well.
And when I say that, these are things that my dad actually used to say.
Wow.
All right, let's go to the live chat and say who's first this morning.
Jason Dent.
All right, congratulations, Jason.
Closely followed by Rick Clemenson.
Good morning, Rick.
Let's see. Anon. Sasha. Texas T.
Okay.
Jimmy Fast.
Jimmy Slow-Mo.
Jimmy Slow-Mo. Kurt Hensley. Randy Brazil.
Oh, good. Randy, great to have you.
Yeah.
I was wondering if it's funny that you're here today because I was thinking to myself, I'm not so sure he likes the program. I know he loves the radio show, but that's an automotive show. So
let's see. Vicky's here.
Oh, good morning, Vic.
Ken Blythe and Dustin. Lou and Ronnie, Fan 500.
Oh, that's awesome. Glad to have you here. We sold some sweatshirts
some
this
hoodies.
Last week, some hoodies.
Some hoodies.
And I think I can do this right there and show you.
Ooh, no wonder they sold. Look at those.
I know. They're warm for those of you that are in the cold climates.
Yep.
And said, well, a T-shirt's not going to do us good. It's 20 below zero. Well, here's a sweatshirt that you can use, and you could even wear to bed, I would think. And they come in all the sizes, small, medium, large, extra large, 2 extra large, and 3 extra large, and they are all the same price. They're $40, and shipping is free in the United States. Okay?
Dang.
What's being said?
Let's see. Oh, congrats to the Dent family.
Absolutely.
This is huge. This is huge. Happened just the other day. We're still waiting for the live video.
Yeah, well, I would love to have that on our show, but I think they might show that on their show.
They probably will. They should.
Unless we buy the rights.
Which, in case anybody doesn't know, Jason and Sasha, they tied the knot.
I thought they got married.
Well, they did that too.
Oh, they were tying knots while they were getting married?
And
That
then
doesn't
the
make any sense.
following morning, the honeymoon was over.
Really?
The honeymoon was over and the honey-do list be started.
They showed us, or they just sent us pictures of their breakfast this morning, which kills me. Bacon and eggs and pancakes.
I can't do the pancakes, but bacon and eggs.
Oh, God, I got to tell you.
Man.
At the Gallagher compound, lately we've been having the homemade waffles.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. Boy. They are so good. I forgot how good waffles were. I'm not big on the pancakes. They're kind of heavy.
I really do. I have a waffle maker that I love.
Yeah.
It's made by Black & Decker.
Nice. Perfect for the garage.
And it's one of those ones where you put the stuff in and you close it, and then you wait, I don't know, I can't remember, like 3 or 4 minutes, and you turn the whole thing over.
Oh, I've seen that.
The whole thing rotates.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And then green light comes on, and it knows it's done.
It green lights your waffles.
Yes,
Wow.
yeah. It says, yeah, go ahead, take it off now. And they're perfect every time.
All right, so let's get it. Whoa, there's all kinds of stuff going on my phone here. Let me quickly check. Okay. All right, so today, let's start off by going into our mailbag. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's
we got
see.
a couple good ones here.
Absolutely. Dear Lou and Ronnie.
Hey, that's us.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. You're one of them. I
Yeah.
can't remember which. Love your show. How many times? Not that I want you to say hate your show.
Right.
Don't get me wrong, but I don't understand. People love the show. I'm 23 years old and in great shape, but I'm getting concerned about the coronavirus. I'm not taking any chances, so I've even cut out drinking Corona beer.
Yeah.
23 years old, that's a millennial, isn't it?
That's about right.
I think so.
Yeah, that might even be, I don't know, it might be on the verge of whatever the next
Gen X?
the next dumbest. No,
Oh,
Gen
no.
X
Oh,
is
that's
the
older.
one before that. Yeah.
Is there anything else I should do? Signed, Chad in Cincinnati. That just put the exclamation point on it. Yeah.
I'm betting his girlfriend is Buffy.
There's a chance.
Yeah, Chad and Buffy.
So look, Chad. Here's the dealio. I cannot believe that there are people in this country that actually think Corona beer has anything to do with the coronavirus, and that scares me.
Yeah.
And it should. I mean, how many people are just out there as sheep? And I'm sorry, Chad, nothing personal.
Yeah.
But where did you hear that? Where do you get what's your news source?
You know, the other big misconception
Facebook memes
is that all Asian people are carriers.
Yeah.
I saw a video last week where a woman is working out at her gym, and the woman next to her apparently left but went and got her husband to tell this woman that she needs to leave because she's carrying the coronavirus.
Because she's Asian.
Because she's Asian. She's working out in a gym, obviously a carrier. And you know what? I'm not really, I mean, just me, I'm not changing anything that I do. I'm probably washing my hands a little bit more often, but I'm certainly not hugging. You know, my daughter is in from San Francisco. We went out to dinner with her and her husband last night.
Mm-hmm.
We hugged them both. We went to a restaurant where there were 500 other people.
Oh my God.
You know, we're not changing anything. I went to the public restroom at the restaurant. We went to Red Robin, by the way.
Oh,
It's good.
awesome. Love it.
It's good.
I don't know if that's regional or not.
But yeah, I'm just not changing anything that I do.
Chad, seriously, dude.
you-
Drink all the Corona you want.
Yeah.
It's not going to make any difference. One has nothing to do with the other. It's apples and oranges, buddy.
You know, I don't know. Did you ever know anybody that died of the swine flu, H1N1, or SARS?
Well, I have to be honest with you, Ronnie. I'm very concerned because I have the Corolla virus, which is entirely different. You get that at a Toyota dealership.
Yes. Well, that is concerning.
It is.
But from everybody I've ever talked to, they don't know anybody that's ever died of those. And there was mass media hysteria about it. Nobody knows anybody that's died of that.
And doesn't, I don't want to sound like a typical conspiracy theorist, but doesn't it just kind of seem like a bunch of nothing?
Yeah.
And somebody's like, was it election related?
You're right.
And you know what else too? I got to thinking about this. If it's actually being passed, and cruise ships are one of the places that are just a hotbed for viruses, I guess.
Yeah.
I not that I would ever go on one of those, but I'm sure a lot of people enjoy them.
It's kicking the butt.
Yeah,
It's a lot of fun.
But seriously, you can't you can't get an easier way to transmit this virus than the use of money.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was thinking about that at work the other day as a person was paying me in cash. First thing I thought was, what is that? What is? Oh, that's that paper money people talk about.
Yeah.
I don't ever carry money. I don't ever have money.
I carry a little. But I buy things on Marketplace every now and then.
Yeah.
You need cash.
And those people, they don't have one of those card readers?
They don't have a card reader.
That. Okay. All right.
So old-fashioned.
Yeah.
That's so old-fashioned.
All right, Chad, thank you for your letter.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. You're not going to catch it.
Dear Lou and Ronnie. Oh, it's a good one.
Yeah.
I'm a female fitness trainer. I work 6 days a week at the gym. When I work, I wear yoga pants.
That is the typical uniform for a gym employee, female gym employee.
Oh, I'm not supposed to be wearing them?
No. Yeah. In fact, it's a little disturbing you're wearing them now.
You didn't say anything before the show.
Well,
you saw me bend over several times to plug things in.
It didn't present itself until now.
However, everywhere I go, men stare at my ass. It's so wrong. I am not a sex object. I have feelings too. What should I do or say to make it stop? Signed, Madison in San Diego.
Oh, that was our second German Shepherd's name was Madison.
I think that's a cool name for a girl.
Of course, we called her Maddie.
Maddie, yeah, that's probably what they call this person too. Okay, yoga pants. I love seeing them.
On the right person.
Correct. Some people wear stretch pants. They call them stretch pants, but that's because the pants have no choice.
And if they were to blow, there would be some problems. There'd be some there'd be collateral damage, I'm here to tell you.
Look, here's the thing. Those pants show every crease and every dimple that you could possibly imagine, not to mention camel toes. I said it.
It's a second skin.
And if you think that men who are hunters rather than gatherers are not going to look out of respect, it ain't going to happen, Maddie.
Yep. So I know at my gym, all the trainers wear plain black yoga pants, but 90% of the other women that go there, they wear yoga pants that the colors point right to their butt. So it draws your eye there. I try to, when I'm working out, I have my music in my ears, and a lot of times I just close my eyes, I listen to the music, and I just open my eyes every once in a while to glance at my calorie count and my distance count. Other than that, look straight forward. There's a mirror that's about 30 yards away that I can see myself working out in. That's it. I really keep my eyes to myself.
Well, Madison, you could go to an all-women gym if
you know what?
That's a consideration.
That's a thing. That is a thing.
Mm-hmm.
They're out there.
But it's my experience that women like to look at other women to evaluate how they look.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm pretty smart.
So even though that happens, that's a possibility. But it sounds like she's employed there, so it might not be as simple as just switching gym. She'd have to get a different job. But regardless, you know what? Take it as a compliment, I would say. And
JT says, wait till you see someone fart in stretch pants. That's a visual I didn't need this morning. Okay, so let me tell you a quick story. I'm at the Shell station by my house, and I want to go in and get a few beers to take home, 12-pack or whatever.
Miller?
And yeah. Miller Genuine Draft.
Yep.
And so I go in and I grab my beer, and it's at the far back of the store, as it usually is. And so as I'm walking up to the cashier, this girl pops in, and come to find out she's there just to buy. No. She bought some things and gas. So this girl walks in. She had to be about 5'9" or 5'10". Mm-hmm. This girl was absolutely smoking hot.
Okay, I'm with you so far.
She was wearing a blazer and what looked to be some yoga pants that were like dress pants, not workout pants.
Okay.
And they could not have been more tight if she had a seamstress work on them. And so she's in front of me in line, and I'm standing there with my beer, and I can't help but look. And she's bent over doing the machine with her card, and I'm behind her, and I'm like, and I know she can feel me looking at her.
Yep.
From behind,
burning a hole in her dress yoga
I'm
pants.
sorry, I'm a man. I can't help it. I'm married, yes, but I'm not blind.
Yeah. Well,
do you not want us to look? If you don't want us to look,
you should just wear a gunny sack, a burlap sack.
Yeah.
That'd be fine.
So, Madison, I'm just saying, maybe you should think about wearing shorts or something, or working at an all-female gym, because it's just a natural instinct that men have.
I wonder if it changes.
Now, maybe not when they're with their wives or significant others.
Yeah. I wonder if it changes with generations, like if the millennial men
won't look because that's what they were taught by their moms, perhaps.
If you got a neck beard, you're not allowed to look. Man, just saying, I don't know.
All right, well, listen, if you have an email, a question or a comment or whatever it might be, our email addresses will go across the bottom of the screen in what we call the crawl. A sweater tied around their waist, or a Men Are So Smart sweatshirt, hoodie.
Yeah,
that would be good.
Oh, that'd be a good look.
Nobody's going to be looking at your booty.
Yeah. They're gonna
or
whoa, Men Are So Smart. I watched that too.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I'm hearing a lot of good things about that show.
Well, not a lot of good things.
No.
A couple good things.
All right, maybe I exaggerate. Maybe one. Maybe one good thing. Oh, you know what? Speaking of email, let me go to this one real quick.
Oh?
This is from Otis.
Oh.
Here he goes. Okay. Hi, Lou. Yes, everything went good. I received my T-shirt.
Nice.
I was wearing it at the store and got 3 comments. Listen to this, Ronnie. One was actually a viewer, but not a subscriber.
Aw.
So I told him to subscribe. Kind of funny.
I told him to punch him.
The cashier, who I see there a lot, said, well, what makes you so smart? I told her it's from watching Mass. She said, at the church? I said, no. Google Mass and watch on Sunday. Thank you again. Signed, Otis.
Oh, Otis. I love you, man.
So, more people watch the show than I think we understand. And I can't remember where Otis lives off the top of my head.
Oh, God dang it.
Yeah, I know. He sent me his address, but I can't remember.
Hey,
Okay.
Mel Drum. So he was saying in an earlier post that Lululemon had to recall some yoga pants. He said the recalled pants, which the lawsuit described as very thin and overly translucent, amounted to 17% of all women's pants sold in Lululemon stores. I think it's I don't
know what a Lululemon is.
Oh, it's a brand. It's a super popular.
I meant I do know. I'm in the know.
Yeah, it's a super popular women's clothing line. But I would say that the very thin and overly translucent are 2 things that probably should not go hand in hand in a clothing line. Just saying.
All right. Thank you for your emails. Mine is Lou at menaresosmart.com.
I'm Ronnie at menaresosmart.com.
.com, you say?
Yeah, mine's at .com.
Okay, .com.
.com.
All right, gotcha, Ron. Jesus Christ. Let's go into a new segment that we like to call It's Like That. And that's the way it is.
That's the way it is.
It's kind of a segment where we notice something that's kind of trending or popular. We may not agree with it, but there's nothing we can do to change it. Yeah. And our very first unveiling of the first one is people will always talk on their cell phones while driving. Now, I know what you're saying. In some states, and maybe the state where you're watching today, it's not a law.
Not yet. I bet you will be.
And I can remember a day back
in the day,
a minute ago, when we used to have 8-track cassettes in our cars.
Oh yeah.
And while you were driving, you'd have your hand. Well, let's see. Let me do it this way. You'd have your hand on the wheel here, and you'd be reaching around the back seat.
Oh yeah.
Trying to get your box.
Yep.
To pull them out. You pull one out. You go.
That's not the one.
Beach Boys.
Yep.
And you reach back there. Fats Domino. That's not the one. Beatles.
Yes, please.
Okay. Talk about distracting.
Yep.
And now I don't understand I don't get it. I don't understand what people are thinking when they do this. The only thing I can come up with is that they feel that they are so much better drivers than, say, you and I.
Right.
And I know as a police officer, you've never had any experience or training in driving a car real fast.
No.
I never happened, I'm sure.
No.
And so I'm sure you're a questionable driver, Ronnie.
Oh yeah.
You definitely should not be on your phone.
Well, if you listen to my wife when she's driving, when she's with me in the car, I'm a terrible driver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
kind of like Rain Man, I'm an excellent driver.
I know. Excellent.
Yeah, I'm an excellent driver.
Love Wapner.
Yep.
Wapner.
Well, so in California, in fact, I'm not sure where these stats came from. It might be from NHTSA, which is the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. I believe that's who it's from. They did a study, and traffic accidents, so accidents with injuries or death, there are far more now that are caused by people on their cell phones than by drunk drivers. It far eclipses drunk driving as being dangerous. And yet, everywhere you go, you will see people with their phone in their hand. I wrote a ticket not that long ago for somebody that was driving with their phone in their hand.
Hello, Matt McGrew.
And they say, well, what about the people that are driving with a burrito, holding a burrito while they drive? Mm-hmm. Also extremely dangerous.
Sure. Always has been.
Yep. And it could fall under distracted driving. Mm-hmm. But you know what? There's no law against it right now.
Is there a law regarding having sex while you're driving? I'm asking for a friend.
Thankfully, no.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right, so I haven't broken any laws?
No.
All right, great.
Yeah. So, my wife loves to have sex in the backseat of a car.
Oh, really?
But she wants me to drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She told me that.
Yeah. That's an old Rodney Dangerfield. I don't do it justice.
I'll tell you, my daughter, she's no bargain either. She took 3 lessons and she's just now learning how to get into the front seat of the car. I'll tell you, no respect. Here's the thing. Okay, so they either think that they're a better driver than, say, Ronnie or me or you watching. They're completely selfish because they disregard what are facts about distracted driving. They have no regard for that. They have no regard for you. And what I don't understand, thirdly, is that a word?
Yeah.
Thirdly, is a holder for your phone is about $12.
Right.
Okay, and you know what else? I've even seen memes where you put a rubber band through the vent.
Yes.
And then have your phone sit up there.
Yep.
You could even do that.
Yep. All legal. My greatest one,
Thank you, Mel.
I was driving down the road in my patrol car, and a guy is like this. Both hands on the wheel, like this. You know what? It's legal.
Hands-free.
That's legal.
Mm-hmm. I still would have given him a ticket.
I so wanted to, but I thought, well, he's kind of found himself a little loophole there.
A niche.
So
a niche.
I'm gonna give him this one. But even that is legal. And you know what? Everybody's phone has a Siri or a Cortana or some type of an assistant that you can say,
don't say it.
Hey, you know who? Call Brian.
Mm-hmm.
And it will do that. and it will automatically go to speakerphone. It's about as it could be sitting in your cup holder, and that would work. I don't understand. So my patrol area is partially encapsulates Granite Bay.
Mm-hmm.
Granite Bay is a little snobby. They're probably one of the richest areas in our hood.
No doubt, and they know it too.
Yes, and I could write tickets all day long. It's not my primary job function. In fact, it's not even in the top 10 things of my job function. But literally, they don't even try to hide it. They pull right up next to my marked patrol vehicle
Right.
with their cell phones in their hands. Like, yeah, go ahead and write me a ticket. I've had 3 or 4 or whatever.
Oh, and they're expensive. My wife got one.
It's I think it's $100. Well, last one I went to court on was $142.
Yeah, it was like 170 or I
Yeah.
can't remember. It couldn't have gone down. I know that much.
My favorite one. So I wrote a guy in a Mercedes a cell phone ticket, and we have in-car cameras, and plus we wear mics. So everything he says and does is being recorded. So I wrote him this ticket, and he said, I don't care. I've had a couple already. It doesn't matter. He goes, it's not safe. It doesn't save lives. It's a stupid law. Write me a ticket, and I'll see you in court. I'm like,
I'm showing up.
I'm damn straight I'll be there. So sure enough, about, I don't know, probably it takes about 3 or 4 months to get it through the system and everything. I get a subpoena.
Right.
And I go back and look at my ticket, and I go, oh, this is the dude in the Mercedes.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm like, I'm going. We have to go anyway,
Right.
unless you're on vacation or something. So I show up, and there he is. He's looking very smug in the back of the courtroom.
Naturally.
And so the DA, the district attorney, they come, and if you're there on a misdemeanor charge, say of some type of a driving violation where there was an accident, then they help you prosecute that person,
Oh, so they're on your side, Ronnie.
Correct.
Okay.
DA is there to help us out, to help us get a conviction on, on an accident, say. Well, so typically what they do is they find the people that are involved, they take them out in the hallway, and they come to some sort of a, like an agreement, like, yeah, I'll plead guilty, but I don't want to do this. I'll take traffic school. So she came back in, and she looks at all the officers sitting. We're all sitting there in a row. There's got to be like 6 or 7 of us. And she goes, hey, all my people have pled out, and they're done. Does anybody need help prosecuting their case? And I'm sitting on the end. She looks at me first, and I go, no, I've got video and audio of my violation. And I look at the guy, and his body language just said, oh, no.
Oh, shit.
And we were like the second person to get called. He just pled guilty.
Wow, change of pace there.
Yep.
I mean, a change of...
He just pled guilty.
Uh-huh.
I loved it.
That's pretty funny, Ronnie.
Oh, that's my favorite. That's my favorite courtroom story.
So, it's like that.
Yeah.
And that's
how
just the
people
way
are.
it is.
Especially if you live in Granite Bay, I guess.
Thanks.
Which we're looking at houses in Granite Bay, by the way.
Snob.
I want to be that snooty.
Ronnie, what would you like to do now? Would you like to do Cooking with Lou, or would you like to do our Mantasy Draft? I'm going to give you the choice.
I'm going to say Mantasy.
All right, let's go to Mantasy.
It gets people involved right off the bat.
Okay. Excuse me. Now, if you're new to the show, welcome. Thank you very much for watching today. Please tell a friend if you're enjoying. We do this for you live, Sunday Mass, every Sunday morning at 8 a.m., even with the time change.
Yeah, holy cow, that's hard.
I was up at 4:30, which is actually 3:30.
The hell?
Well, because I got this text last night. Let me see.
Oh.
Don't forget to adjust for the time change tomorrow. What do you think I am, 12?
You know what? I am just showing an overabundance of caution.
Okay. Because
I didn't want to be sitting here like this at the new 8 a.m. when you're still in bed at...
This would be Ronnie.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so today's Mantasy Draft is best Dadisms. These are things that dads are known for.
Yep.
And say all the time. As I mentioned to Ronnie, I'm gonna pull from the well, and I have two that I may use that my dad used to always say to me, and I thought they were pretty good, really, and unique. You didn't hear them a lot.
Oh.
So here's what I want to remind you before we even do rock, paper, scissors. What we're doing is formulating a team of three. Each one of us has 3 picks,
Right.
okay? And we don't discuss this ahead of time other than the topic itself.
Right.
I have no idea what research he does or what he's going to pull. The draft works like this. We do rock, paper, scissors to determine who goes first.
Yep.
And that person can go first or they can defer to the other person because the next is 2 picks.
Right.
So, which can be really valuable. You could really corner somebody. But I want to caution you, please vote on the best team, the best 3.
Right.
And I will tell you, it's not that we just...
The trophy's on that side this week.
it is on this side. It's over here.
I had an embarrassing loss last week. Yeah.
Do you know what this trophy is from?
I do, as a matter of fact.
It was from a celebrity race I was in a race car. And how long ago was that? 2005, Ronnie.
Yeah.
Look at that son of a gun.
That's
big.
That's
Whoops,
way
no.
better than a participation trophy.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Well, I won that race by a lap, I think.
Dang.
And a quarter-mile track. Okay, so enough about that. So now you know it's Dadisms. You know how the draft works.
Yep.
And what we'll do next is shoot rock, paper, scissors, Rochambeau, to determine who goes first.
Yep.
Okay, hold on. I know when I went last week.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I know what I'm doing this week.
Okay, I think I know what I'm doing too.
Oh,
son of a
well, now what do I do?
Okay. This could go on all day, friends.
This could be the rest of the show. Buckle up. You know what? I actually wanted to throw scissors.
Trifecta.
I couldn't get my fingers open in time.
Oh, wait, good thing I don't throw them with this hand. There's no way I can move my fingers. Oh crap! We're 3 for 3. We've run the
Yeah.
gamut here.
We might have to just flip a coin.
I don't think I have a coin.
I don't have any money.
All right, Ronnie. Here we go.
Okay.
Oh yeah! I threw what I threw last week and won.
Oh.
Okay. I'm going to defer in this one.
See, yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna
what I was going
defer.
to do also.
And let's see. Ronnie, you'll go first.
Yep.
And what would be your best dadism?
I think the one that I've used the most in my life is don't make me turn this car around.
Oh, that is a good one. I didn't even think of that one, Ronnie.
Oh, man. You know what?
If I have to come back here.
We drove, we were on a nice family vacation to San Diego. We weren't 20 minutes from home when the kids started. My daughter goes, "He's looking at me.
Oh, yeah, I know that one.
He's touching me.
Yep.
Don't make me turn this car around. We're 20 minutes from home." Now, once we hit LA, that's a little too far to turn this car around.
So that one goes out the window.
That's out the window.
Yeah.
But I will come back there.
I will. Don't make me come back there. Because if I do.
Don't
All
make
right.
me turn this car around.
All right. That's an excellent, Ron. That's an excellent pick. Okay. All right. I'm going to throw one out that my dad used to say. Now, I don't know if it's politically correct.
If your dad said it, it wasn't.
More
Nothing
likely.
anybody said back then was.
But I always took something from this thing that he would say to me, and it came up many times. You know, like when you needed football cleats or baseball cleats, and the ones that you wanted were like $40, and you went to your dad and told him, "I need to get these." My dad would say, "Look, LJ," that's what he called me, Louis James. "It's not the arrow, it's the Indian."
So you could go to Kmart and get your cleats, and they would do just the same.
Exactly, Ronnie.
Nice.
It's not the equipment. And I liken it to golf clubs. You know, you can go out and you can buy yourself the most expensive set of Callaways and a big driver and all that. You can spend $1,000, I'm sure, but your golf game is still going to suck.
Yeah.
So it's not the arrow, it's the Indian. Okay, that's mine. Now, my second pick, based on that alone, do you think I should go with another one my dad said? Because it's pretty funny.
You know what? I don't know I'm not sure how the people are going to go on those. That's a good one for sure.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to do this one too. I'm going to throw out, they don't make them like they used to.
They don't. That's no lie. In fact, they don't make dial telephones like they used to.
No, they don't. You know, do you have one in your house anywhere?
There's no, I don't even.
Next time you're, try to find one. All right.
Okay.
Just like a used one at a thrift store or whatever,
yeah.
so we can do some instructions on that.
Yeah.
Anon says, when I was your age.
Yep,
that's a good one, Anon. Kurt Hensley says it's better than a poke in the eye with a sharp stick.
My mom said that constantly, every day.
Yeah.
Every single day. Because almost everything's better than a poke in the eye with a sharp stick if you think about it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So Ronnie has Don't Make Me Come Back there. I have It's Not the Arrow, It's the Indian. And they don't make them like they used to. Now back to you for 2 picks.
I got 2.
Yep. And then I'll have my final.
So I'm going with, it's kind of an offshoot. Well, it's not really. It is though it's a derivative of Christmas Carol, Christmas story. You'll put your eye out.
Oh yeah.
Everything you could put your eye out. Skateboarding.
Yeah.
Put your eye out. Yeah.
Okay.
Now in Christmas Story it was you'll shoot your eye out.
Right.
But this, I think that falls under the same category. You'll shoot your eye out. You'll put your eye out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now this one, man, I've used this so much. I'm not trying to heat/cool the whole neighborhood.
Oh yeah. What, do you live in a barn?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Kids run out the front door,
Yeah.
leave the front door wide open, the air conditioning's blasting. Suddenly it just got cooler outside.
Yeah.
Because I'm cool in the neighborhood.
The whole neighborhood.
Yeah.
All right, so Ronnie has picked his 3. It's time for my last one. And Matt McGrew, I have that one you're talking about. There are some that came up for me as honorable mention, Ronnie. And I think before I make my pick, I'm going to share some of those. My dad used to say,
Anon.
if I jumped off a bridge, would you?
Yeah.
And my mom used to say, oh, sure, that's a lot of fun till someone loses an eye.
Yeah. I think that counts as the same.
My dad used to say, why buy the cow when you can get the milk free? That's not my pick.
Yeah.
All right?
We're not allowed to pick that one.
Don't spend it all in one place.
Those are all, yeah. Boy, I heard that a million times.
Okay, this is the one I've chosen. And this is one that my dad actually used to say. He would say, it's not the uniform that makes the player, it's the player that makes the uniform.
Oh.
Just going to drop the mic right there.
So.
Let you suck on that one like a piece of hard candy.
So he was saying, pinstripes, who cares? Mickey Mantle, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's not all about what you're wearing.
Yeah.
Okay, so there you have it. Now it's up to you, our viewers, whom we enjoy and love so much. You need to vote, and as I cautioned you before the game, please vote on the trio, the team of 3. Who has the best?
First 2 votes are in.
I would like to remind you that the 2 of my picks were things my dad actually used to say to me.
Yep.
All right?
Jason and Sasha, Ronnie wins.
Sasha.
Even though one of them predicted you would win this today. I can't remember who predicted it, but Anon, Ronnie wins.
That's 3-0.
Who think that I
Wow.
can almost feel that cold trophy in my
I hate
warm
to say
hand.
it, but you people are pissing on my dad's grave.
You know, you'll put your eye out. That's so solid. And don't make me come back there.
Yeah.
Or, I'm sorry, don't make me turn this car around.
Matt McGrew says Lou. Rick Clemenson says Ronnie. Sasha says, I predicted Ronnie for the win on Mantasy.
Yeah,
Kurt Hensley says Ronnie.
Thank you, Kurt.
All right.
Otis, got to give it to Ronnie. Sasha predicted that you would run rock, paper, scissors. You know what, Sasha, you need to go out and buy a lotto ticket.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah, pick your own numbers. Don't do the quick
And you know,
pick.
we sure battled through that rock, paper, scissors.
That was epic.
Yeah.
That was an epic battle.
Yeah. I mean, I was sweating a little bit.
You know what? If somebody recorded that could go on pay-per-view.
Lou and Ronnie Fan 500 says both solid.
They're both solid.
All right, just a couple more seconds here.
You got to pick one, Dustin.
All
Come
of
on.
you, go ahead and pick and send them in right now.
Yep.
I really don't want to hand over that trophy, but without a few more votes,
It's looking that way.
I think it's like 5-2.
Yeah. Yep.
Come on, roll in with your votes quickly.
Yeah.
We need to move on.
And there
All
were
right.
so many other good ones that I could have gone, but and honestly, like I said, my mom said better than a poke in the stick or poke in the eye with a sharp stick every day, and that was right. It was right here.
Mel says hand it over, Ronnie.
Yeah.
Dak says Ronnie. Hey, good morning, Dak.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
All
think
right.
it's foregone conclusion.
The trophy is coming over here to Ron.
Back home where you belong. Yes. Oh.
You are victorious,
It
Ron.
fits my hand. It was made. This was absolutely cast for me. Oh, it feels good. Yeah,
I have to say I'm disappointed.
I might be doing my workout right here.
I'm going to do that later with a beer.
Oh yeah, baby.
Okay, all right. From Mantasy Draft into a very popular segment of late, relatively new to the show. It's called Cooking with Lou.
Yeah.
Now, as you'll remember, in the first episode of Cooking with Lou, we did a peanut butter sandwich, which was good in and of itself. But see, what I added special was jelly. Nobody even thinks to do that. I added jelly to the peanut butter, and I made it a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. All right? And then last week, what did we have, Ronnie? We had
Corn dogs.
corn dogs.
But the week before, fish and chips.
Oh, fish and chips. That was huge.
Fish and chips was
I'm still getting emails
wildly
for that.
popular.
All right, so today,
Hi, Hooli.
this would be perfect for your Sunday evening dinner tonight. You'll probably want to make it early and then put it in the fridge and keep it there all day and let it chill.
Yeah.
Okay? Around my house, it's pretty popular. My wife has a recipe for this, but I believe this recipe for potato salad is much better.
Okay.
Okay? I think you're going to enjoy it. So, without further ado, the first thing that we need to do, you might want to jot notes down. Are you taking notes?
Yeah, they're all right up here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fish and chips, big. Yeah, that went
That
over
was
big.
big. That was huge.
Okay, the first thing that you're going to need is a bowl. This is a bowl from the Gallagher compound kitchen.
No chips on it, unlike most of the bowls in my house.
Yeah. I think this used to be a dog bowl. And then they had to sacrifice for the betterment of the family. I think that's what happened.
Well, it's certainly been licked clean. No sense washing it.
Okay, so the first thing I'm going to tell you, you're going to need a knife. Did I go too fast?
Put that thing away.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know, your fellow officers might not be looking at this the same way as me. All right, so now you have two items in this recipe.
Whoa,
a bowl.
whoa, slow down.
I know, I'm sorry. Okay, one at a time. A bowl, that's what this is.
Yeah.
And then a knife, and that's what this is.
I'm right with Matt McGrew. He says this sounds hard to make.
Just hold on. And besides, you can go back and watch this again, or you can send me an email and I'll send you a recipe. So we're making today potato salad. Now, you know, in order to have potato salad, you got to have potatoes. All right? Now, Ronnie, usually I make this full.
Right.
For a serving of like 5 or 6 people.
Yeah.
But for today, I'm just going to make it for the two of us.
Perfect.
Okay? So now you get your potato, you get your knife, And you want to start cutting these potatoes up in chunks.
Okay.
I'd say about maybe a quarter of an inch, maybe slightly higher. Okay.
Watch your finger.
I know. This is a bad one right there. You know what? I'll
Just
do
cut
it this
that one
way.
that way.
How about like
There
that?
you go.
Okay.
There you go.
So now you have your potatoes,
Cut your potato.
and they're sliced up. I didn't skin them. Some people
more nutrients.
I think so.
With the skin on.
And so now we're going to take these potatoes, and we're going to put them in the bowl. Here's that dangerous slice that I almost lost my finger on.
Yeah.
And then one more.
Yep.
So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That's perfect.
All right.
Yeah.
So that should be perfect for Ronnie and I. A lot of people add other ingredients to this, but it just makes more sense to do it this way.
Yep.
And I have plenty of potatoes.
Yeah.
I wanted you to know. Okay, so now you have the potatoes, and the thing about potato salad.
What's missing with potato and salad?
Right. That's a good question. Anybody have an idea? Any ideas whatsoever? Okay.
Bueller? Anyone?
Anyone?
Bueller?
Better with skin. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
man.
Matt, you're not wrong.
Okay, so here's what I brought.
Oh, there's the salad.
There's the salad, okay? Now, a lot of people would take it out of the bag and maybe cut it up a little bit, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to put it in the bowl just like this.
And that goes in the microwave?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've seen a lot of microwave stuff that just goes in a bag.
So now you have your potato and you have your salad. It's just 2 items and 2 tools. That's all you need. A bowl, a knife, potatoes, and salad. Okay, so there you have it. My email address, if you need a copy of the recipe, is lou@menaresosmart.com. Okay?
Don just sent the recipe in emoji based. The whole thing.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Bowl, potato, knife, salad.
See, now there you go. If you have any doubts as to what the ingredients are, just go back and look at the live chat. Thanks to Anon and On.
Sasha, we don't appreciate that. She says now you just throw it in the trash. I've seen Jason cook. It looks very similar to that. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, and Anon says that's for the benefit of millennials who don't read writing. They only read emojis.
Oh, yeah.
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 So there's the recipe emoji.
Okay.
Emoji
Well,
done.
thank you again. And I hope you enjoyed cooking with Lou.
Texas says that mustard is the secret ingredient in her potato salad.
But see, then that's 3 ingredients.
That's a little much.
And none of our viewers are going to
remember all that.
Exactly. It's bad enough I had to add a knife and a bowl. So, y'all should come over to my house for dinner one night. I'll make the whole dinner.
I think I'll just go out. I'll go to McDonald's. I haven't been to McDonald's in a decade.
Well, let me ask you this, Ronnie. When was the last time I invited you to my house?
The night I picked you up to go to the Beach Boys.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that.
Come get me.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Cooking with Lou. Time to roll now into what makes you quirky. Rock, paper, scissors. I'll go first on this one. It'll give you a little time to stall and come up with something.
No, I've got something.
Oh, you do? Oh, then you go first. I'll defer.
Okay.
All right.
So on my tennis shoes, and I have 18 or 20 pairs of tennis shoes,
Mm-hmm.
if they're the flat laces, like there are on PF Flyers and, say, Converse All-Stars, Chuck Taylors,
Mm-hmm.
if the lace is twisted,
Yeah.
I have to go through I unlace the whole thing and straighten out the laces so that the laces lay perfectly flat, because when you go through an eyelet, then they twist. So you have to flip it before you put it through the next eyelet.
You realize how bad your OCD has become?
You know what? I just can't wear it any other way. When I look down and they're not straight,
You're killing me.
I would have to stop somewhere.
Yeah,
and take
pull
that,
over.
Yeah. If that shoelace got twisted.
Oh, my God. Wow.
Yeah. Oh, Matt McGrew says him too. Thank you, Matt.
Wow.
Matt, you know what? We're like the
You're loony.
brain.
You're loony
We're
is
the
what
brain
you are.
trust. It's possible though we're sharing one brain. I'm not sure, but Matt and I have a very lot in common, quite a bit.
Okay, what makes me quirky? It's come up on the show before. My social skills suck. I don't like small talk. I don't like large groups. I don't like small groups.
And he doesn't like mediums.
No. I tolerate him, and I have to work, and there's other people there. So other than that, I don't go to stores because there's too many people. Now, the other day, I had to go to a Walmart because I had to buy a battery.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, Walmart.
But see, here's the thing.
Dang.
I was able to overcome that because when you go in the back way,
Oh, yeah.
you go right through the automotive department. The batteries were right there. People didn't even see me. I was in and out.
Yeah.
That fast.
Yep.
That fast.
I've done that.
Except the cashier said to me, boy, I tell you, it sure is warm today, isn't it?
What? Huh? Why are you talking to me?
Please don't.
Hey, I have to tell you. So Matt McGrew, Hooley, and Rick Clemenson all say they do the shoelace thing. And then Kurt Hensley says it's a military thing. You know what? It might be because of it's a law enforcement thing also. When you're going through the academy, they do make you do that. Your uniform has to be so squared away and tidy. Maybe that's where I got that little quirky thing from, because I don't remember doing that. All I wore was this type of tennis shoe. I'm wearing some really bitchin' Chuck Taylor All-Stars today, by the way.
Okay.
But
don't take one off.
I don't remember doing that as a kid.
I don't ever remember doing that.
But I certainly do it now.
Well, when I get new shoes, one of them is usually laced up, and the other one, I know, I see it.
And on and on. He kind of nailed it.
He says Lou always goes through the back entrance.
Yeah, he's
well, that's not exactly what he said.
He's a back
Lou
door
likes
man.
the back entrance. And no comment. I'm not going to justify that with
And
a
Mel
response.
Drum says he always goes to Walmart through the auto department. I always go through the garden department.
Oh, that's another option.
That's just, for me, that's the way to go.
Yeah, it's that way, and that's the way it's going to be.
Yeah. Well,
all right.
And the garden department is much closer to pharmacy, which is the biggest reason. Although my insurance provider did something weird. They said I can no longer get my prescriptions at Walmart. I have to do CVS. And it's because they do 90 days at a time prescriptions. So it saves the insurance provider a couple bucks, but by the time you add up a couple bucks between a million subscribers, it adds up. So.
Anon says avoid Walmart at all costs. Well, what I didn't tell you was the last time was for a battery.
Yep.
But before that, I actually had to go into the store, I think in the electronics department.
Oh, yeah.
And there were so many people, I actually had to go sit down in the pharmacy because I was having a panic attack.
Did you take your blood pressure while you were there?
Yeah, it is.
Because they got that little chair.
Yeah, 125/80.
With the cuff, yeah.
Yep. All right, so there you go. That's what makes us quirky.
Hooley, mine is through, God dang, I can't remember who my event, no, I can't remember who my insurance through is. My wife's on, she can throw it on there.
All right, wanted to mention once again that our Men Are So Smart hoodies are available. They are a very good quality. They look just like that. Amazing.
That's beautiful.
And you can have yours. It's very easy. You'll find the links down below in our description of this video. And you can shop on Facebook Marketplace. The search would be Men Are So Smart Fan Gear. Or you can go right to PayPal, and there you can pay for it, and you can order it by just putting down your address and your size that you wish to have.
Let me try something.
Okay.
Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Take me to Men Are So Smart Fan Gear.
Sorry, I missed that. Could you say it again, please?
Mine went to Minnesota. Fan Gear.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Go to Men Are So Smart Fan Gear.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Men are so smart. Fan gear. No. Okay, we're done.
Series. Okay, so don't try using Siri.
She lets me down every time.
It's a disappointment.
All right, so there they are. And, while you're at it, don't forget that not only do we have the hoodies, but we also have the T-shirts.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm trying to find one of those right now. Black T-shirt is right there.
There it is.
Oh, no, that's not it. Okay.
That wasn't?
No, it looks like that right there. All right, never mind. Okay, the T-shirts are available. They're $20. And once again, small, medium, large, extra large, 2 extra large, 3 extra large, all the same price. The T-shirts are $20 and the hoodies are $40. And they are designed and shipped, and produced and shipped by Lou and Ronnie Fan 500. His name is Dustin. And now that I think about it, the PayPal account is paypal.me/dust, D-U-S-T, Erica, E-R-I-C-A. Okay?
Yep.
Get them today. If it's warm where you live, you get a T-shirt. They're available in white and gray. If it's cold where you live, you got a hoodie that you can get. Either way, get your Men Are So Smart fan gear today.
Yep.
Won't you? All right.
That time for Who's Lying?
Yeah, I think it's time for that.
Yep.
Let me get down here to it. All right, I am ready.
Okay.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, right?
You won it.
Yep. Okay, I'll go first.
Okay.
Now remember, you're going to vote at the end of this, so listen to each story and choose who you believe to be lying.
Watch.
And then at the end, the person lying will stand up.
Yes.
All right.
No. Whoever told the truth,
Oh,
please stand up.
okay. All right, we'll do it that way.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know if you know this about me, but back in high school, I played football, and I was pretty good at the game. My position was, I was all league, Ronnie. Come on, give me a little slack. My position was center, and it's not a very glorious position to play. But not only did I hike the ball and block on each and every offensive play, when it came time to punt or to kick an extra point or field goal, I also was what's called the long snapper.
Yep.
Now, I have to tell you, in all honesty, in my entire time as a center, I never had a bad snap except for one, and that was at San Juan High School. The game was being played in a torrential downpour, and the ball was sitting in a puddle, and it was soaking wet from the rain, and I had in snapping it, it just kind of went through the mud and rolled a few feet.
And that's what cost you a scholarship to USC.
That might have been it.
Otherwise, you'd be a long snapper in the NFL, probably still.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
hang on, Ronnie. See, you don't know this about me. I'm 6'3", about 250 pounds, so I'm a sizable man. And back in 1989, I had a friend who was on the coaching staff for the Denver Broncos. I was in Salt Lake City, so we were practically neighbors. It turned out that on a Tuesday practice with the Denver Broncos, their long snapper broke his ankle
Uh-oh.
and was not available to play.
He couldn't even short snap.
Now, I was a very good long snapper. My buddy that I went to high school, who's a coach there, knew that. In fact, I used to snap those long snaps to receivers before the game, running routes. That's how good I was at it. So he calls me up and he goes, "Hey, I'd like to sign you for 1 week. All you have to do is put the pads on and snap on the punts and the extra points."
Right.
And so I thought to myself, I'm 30 years old. That's kind of old to be playing. What if I get hit? Well, it just so happens I was in the best shape of my life. And so I said to him, you know what? I will do it. And back in 1989, for 2 games, I was the long snapper, number 59, on the Denver Broncos. For 2 games, 2 Sundays.
There you go.
And it went flawlessly. Not one problem with a snap on a punt or a kick or a field goal.
Because there weren't any?
No, there were. There were. Yeah, so there you go. Ronnie, you're up.
Okay. About 2 years ago, my wife, well, first, let me say this. We had bought her a new Accord. And so, one of the things that she likes is to have a red car. So we bought her a red Accord Coupe.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
But it had the stock Honda kind of a silvery color alloy wheels. So she was talking, and I still had a connection at Carmichael Honda, Mike Savalarch, to get some chrome wheels, but they were expensive. What Carmichael Honda did is they would take stock Honda wheels and they would send them out and have them chrome plated, and it was about like $1,500.
Mm-hmm.
So that was something I said, well, we'll do that at some point, but not right now. We've just bought this new car. So my wife one of the things she likes to do is to gamble.
Mm-hmm.
So we went to Thunder Valley.
Indian Casino.
Indian Casino here. It's about a half hour from here. It's in a town called Lincoln. It's like the greatest thing in Lincoln, California.
The only thing, really.
The only thing. There's a pet food store also there that I frequented. But so she goes to Thunder Valley. Actually, yeah, she went to Thunder Valley, and she plays. And every time you hit a jackpot, like not even a gigantic jackpot, but a little $60 jackpot, you're automatically entered into a drawing that happens on Saturday nights.
They bring back all the winners.
Yes. So, yeah, if you've won a few jackpots, you go back and then you could win, you get in a drawing for a car or whatever their big grand prize is that week. So she hit a few jackpots, and then she keeps playing. She's bound and determined to lose everything she's won.
Mm-hmm.
So she keeps playing and playing and playing. She hit $3,000 on a slot machine. Okay, so she's like, all right, I'm good. Let's go home. So we go back that night, and while she's waiting for the drawing, she's like, I've got all this money. I'm going to play a dollar machine. Well, a dollar machine takes $5.
Progressively.
Yes. And so it's $5 a spin.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? She's flush with cash. And so I'm like, hey, whatever. We're just waiting for the drawing. So she's playing $5 at a time, $5 at a time. She won $8,000. So in one day, she won $11,000. And she got a pretty big check with her name on it and her picture taken. And they would show it at the casino, like where you go get your courtesy card.
Okay, there we go. Got
Yep. And so we had taken some friends up with us. And while they were getting their little player's card, they go, oh, there's your picture.
it. Wow.
So, yeah, my wife won $11,000 in one day at Thunder Valley.
Okay, so now you've heard both stories. I like what Anon says. Ronnie, did you know me? Were we friendly at the time when I was in Salt Lake City?
No.
No. And that's why I was saying Ronnie, probably didn't know this about me, and it's just never come up before until now. Matt McGrew says Ronnie is telling the truth. Sasha says Lou is lying.
Well, I think that was in her text that she sent us this morning. That was her prediction.
Sasha.
She's got to stick
Domstress.
with it. Yeah. All seeing, all knowing.
Right. All right.
Sashiak.
That sounds painful.
I think I've had that before. My leg went numb.
Which one of us is lying? Get your votes in now.
No way, Lou, lying. Faux show.
Faux show. You guys do not believe that I was a long snapper for 2 weeks for the Denver Broncos.
If it were for the Broncos, I'd have to say no thank you.
And it was only because I was in Salt Lake and it's so close to Mile High Stadium, really. They flew me in. I only had to practice snapping. Kurt Hensley says Ronnie's lying. Liar, pants on fire, Lou. Okay. Why is it you guys don't believe that? I'm a very large man.
Texas T says you're lying.
Okay.
Yep.
Texas T, good morning to you. Thank you for watching.
Yep. Hooli thinks you're lying.
Lou is lying. Texas T. Okay.
I tried to Google it. No record of a Luke Gallagher playing for the Broncos.
Well, see, here's the thing. Gallagher's not my real name. That's why. So there you go.
All right. Well. Oh, can we ask a follow-up question? No. No follow-up questions.
Are you sure? That might sounds fun to me. Sounds fun to me.
No one wins $11,000.
No one wins 11. Okay.
Yep.
All
you know
right.
what? They don't typically let you win at Indian casinos. They don't let you walk out with money. That's not their thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Jason, what's your follow-up question quickly before we move along?
Yeah. Go ahead and ask it.
Yeah.
We'll look at the question and then we'll decide whether we answer it.
That's a good strategy right there, Ronnie.
Was this prime time? Or just practice?
Oh, no, this was prime time.
There were games.
It was 2 Sunday games.
Games.
Yep. And they were both home games in Denver. Okay.
All right.
What was the game score? It was 28-17 the first game, and we lost the second game. I think the score was 21-3.
Through no fault of your own.
Right.
The long snaps were perfect.
I didn't miss one. I could still do it, Ronnie. You don't have a football in this garage, do you?
No.
There's a special.
No.
Let me explain to you. There is a very special way that snappers do that, and you may not be aware. You probably think they just hike it with one hand and throw it back there. There's a trick to it. What you do is with the laces on the top, you intertwine your fingers with the laces, and then you put the ball up here, and then you put this hand on the very bottom, and you spin it. So it's this action. I'm going the wrong way.
Because it's a spiral. That thing goes back as a tight spiral.
A rocket ship
Yeah.
is the way it goes back.
Yeah, and you can't. I remember when we played, whenever we were in the shotgun position, and the guy hiked it to you, it just floated back to
Yeah,
you
see, that's...
in whatever configuration the ball. Sometimes it's coming sideways. You got to catch it like this, like this. So, yeah, long snapping is an art.
And Ken Blythe says, Lou is lying no matter how good you are at center. Can't believe anyone would have only one bad snap. One bad long snap.
In his whole life. Yep.
Yeah.
Practice.
In game conditions.
Yeah, that's right. Right. All right. Well, whoever's telling the truth, will the real truth teller please stand up?
Well, I guess I should get up here. Oh, Ronnie, there's not even enough room to...
Oh, to fully stand up? Yeah, we're a little tight.
Or cramped. Okay.
Oh.
No, that's going to be me.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Oh, Ronnie's telling the truth. Vicky won $11,000 at Thunder Valley Casino in Lincoln, California.
Needless to say, she paid her $2,500 and got her own chrome wheels with new Yokohama tires.
I'll bet she deserves it for sure.
And she also went through and bought new appliances for her kitchen. She got a new
Fridge.
washer dryer. I'm not washer dryer. A new
Dishwasher.
microwave, oven combo, and a new dishwasher installed. Stainless steel, beautiful. Thank you, Thunder Valley.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Well, and yes, I never did play for the Denver Broncos. I was a center and a very good long snapper. But I never had the opportunity to play in a professional game. And you know what? There is no friend of mine in Denver either. And that's why Ronnie didn't know about that.
Yes.
Okay?
Yep.
So there you have it. That's going to bring us to the end of our show today. That's all the time that we allot for the Sunday morning. If there's anything that you'd like to say before we get out of here, please feel free to do so on the live chat. We will address it if you have any questions. I will remind you that we have a website. It is menarесosmart.com. We'd love to have you go and visit there. And as I've said a couple of times, there's a couple of really fun surveys for you to take. In fact, Sasha and Jason have both taken some of them. And as I said, we respond. They come right to our phones. We get a notification when you take the survey. And there's a lot of things that you can say there about the show, whether you like it, maybe you don't like it, whatever it might be. You can say it on our website at menarsosmart.com.
Yep.
Our t-shirts and our hoodies are on sale. You can see them if you like to shop on Facebook Marketplace. You don't even have to be signed up for Facebook to do so. You can just go to Facebook Marketplace, and you'll see our fan gear there. Go ahead.
Dustin says, "Don't make me turn this show around."
If I have to come back there one more time. And so you can get a Touch of Gray t-shirt. You can get a Whiter Shade of Male t-shirt. And now here it comes, Men in Black t-shirt, along with the black hoodie. The t-shirts are $20 each. And Matt McGrew says, "Great show. Going to try and order a shirt."
Do it.
Matt, if you have any problems, you know where to find me. I'll help you through it. I'll get you through. Otis Magoo. Hey, where's Otis this morning?
Otis is there. In fact,
Okay,
Otis
good.
remembered, although you didn't play professional football, he remembered that I pitched a no-hitter in Little League and still have the ball.
That's right.
He remembers that.
Yep. Otis is he watched every episode of over 500 episodes, I'm sure.
He's sharp as a tack.
Indeed.
I'm as sharp as a cotton ball. So that's the biggest difference.
I don't
And
know.
Rick Clemenson says, "Matt, the shirts are awesome." Rick would know.
Yeah,
He's got a couple.
he does.
Yep.
One of them's autographed, in fact.
That's a fact.
Okay, so the t-shirts are $20 with free shipping, any size. I've mentioned them before. The hoodies are $40, any size, shipped free anywhere in the USA. And we want you to order those. As you do, we make a very small amount on the t-shirts and hoodies.
And it's
But-
still more money than we make off YouTube.
Right. That's hilarious.
It's 100% more.
All right. If you ever would like to email either one of us, you just saw them go by. I am Lou at menarsosmart.com, and Ronnie is Ronnie at menarsosmart.com.
Thank you. I couldn't remember that.
I know you were going to have problems.
I was going to stumble on that.
We're also on Facebook, and it's at menarsosmart. Funny how that all works out that way. Somebody had some good ideas in
Yeah.
marketing. In our marketing department. Oh, man, they're awesome.
They killed it.
Okay, so get a hold of Lou and Ronnie Fan 500. His name is Dustin, and his PayPal account is paypal.me/DUSTERICA. Dust Erica. Okay? Hope you have a great week.
Yeah.
And
My daughter's here, so it's great.
you're going to have a nice Sunday.
Haven't seen her. She didn't come for Christmas, so last time I saw her was Thanksgiving, and so I've missed her.
Okay. We're going to get out of here. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to our show. We are at 664, and we seem to be kind of peaking there.
Yeah.
I sure would love to see a few more today or...
Although, did we mention our milestone?
Oh, God dang it, Ronnie, I forgot. I
'Cause this is
forgot.
pretty huge.
You know that YouTube does this thing called... what the hell is it called?
Analytics.
Analytics.
Yeah.
And they tell you how many views you have, how many subscribers, how long people watch the show, various things, including how many minutes have been watched in the lifetime of the program. And we are very proud to say, thanks to you, that we just went over the 1 million minute mark.
1 million minutes.
Mm-hmm. Couldn't have done it without you. That was one of our goals this year.
Yep.
And here we already hit it in March.
Yeah.
So thank you. We really are humbled by your fanism.
Yep.
All right. Anything else, Ronnie?
Now we go for 2 million.
That would be next.
Yeah.
So watch the entire programs. That
Watch them
helps.
twice.
Yeah. You know what? Binge it.
There you go.
If it's
Yes.
snowing where you are, binge it.
Yep.
Just put it on auto replay and you're set to go. I'm Lou Gallagher.
Corvette Ronnie.
This has been Sunday Morning Mass. Have yourself a great rest of your day. Thank you for watching.